The fishing news is brought to you by Shoreline Insurance Agency of Rocky Point, New York.
Hey folks, Fred Golofaro here for the Fisherman's weekly video forecast. Long weekend ahead, long holiday weekend ahead, and we may need that extra time to get in some of the good fishing that's going on around the island. It might be a great weekend to head offshore if the weather forecast holds true. Excellent sharking in Montauk and outside of the South Shore inlets with quite a few makos in the mix. If you're looking to do some small boat sharking, the bunker schools are holding quite a few thrushes and small makos, quite a few makos in that 70 to 80 pound class reported this week from the bunker schools, and thrushes up to 270 pounds were landed in 50 feet of water or less. Some bluefin tuna around and not too far from the inlet. 50 pound class tuna were found 20 miles southeast of Mauritius and Shinnecock this week. In fact, the Fisherman's offshore columnist, Kirk Fay, nailed a 50 pounder on a popper southeast of Mauritius on Tuesday. Stripers are still being found on the bunker schools as far west as Rockaway Inlet and as far east as Shinnecock. Not sure how much longer this fishing is going to last, so if your goal is to catch a 40 pound striper, you ought to hurry up and get in on that fishing. And don't forget that there is a one fish bag limit in place. Some big stripers still roaming the Western Sound also. In fact, the 65 pounder was taken this past weekend. It was caught off Stratford on the Connecticut side of the Sound. Good fluking is spread all around the island. In Montauk, Bennett Star Island Yacht Club, he told a plenty of keeper fluke to 6 pounds in the rips at the point. Captain Dino on the Shinnecock Star said the best fishing continues to be found in 6 feet of water or less, particularly west of the Ponquag Bridge, and that's all on bucktails and teasers. In Mauritius Bay, Gary Grunsick at Silly Lily Fishing Station, he tells lots of keepers in the 2 to 3 pound range with a much better ratio of keepers to shorts this week. Reports of good fluking came from Captree, Freeport, Point Lookout. Fluke fishing is really reaching its peak now. It's summertime peak, so if you're looking to put some fillets on the table, it's a good time to do some fluking. Up on the North Shore, that stretch from Mattatuck to Port Jeff, still holding lots of fluke. The size is down from what it was. A lot of shorts in the mix now, but still a lot of action. Smithtown Bays had a lot of good fluke reports, from there. And Captain Nick of the Never Enough out of Flushing, he reported really good action with a good number of 3 to 4 pounders in the mix for his fares. Cod made their way into the news this week. Captain Anthony of the Captain Lou 7, he reported the best cod fishing trip he's had since 1994. Fares literally clobbered cod to 30 plus pounds. It was a special rec trip that left Sunday at 11 p.m. and returned late Monday. You might want to give the Captain Lou fleet a call. Number is 516-623-5823, and check on when they have that next offshore rec trip scheduled. I saw photos from that trip. It was really, really good fishing. 4th of July weekends might not be the ideal time for hitting the beach, but some of those bunker schools along the South Shore have been working their way into the suds.
To receive the latest fishing reports, subscribe to the Fisherman's YouTube page. Click subscribe, then click the settings button and check Send Me Updates. You'll now receive notifications of the latest Fisherman YouTube videos and reports. If you're already a subscriber, make sure you've checked Send Me Updates in the settings so you receive the latest notifications.